Hello, friends. Hello, and welcome to the 7 days of Samhain. We have got some very light language for you today for summoning inner strength, courage, and power. Let's see, what do I want to do today? Let's draw from my deck Bubble. Just see what kind of card comes out along with this light language. Okay, this is quite interesting. So this is what I call a story card. This is Tempted, and it says, Mallory was definitely tempted by the sight of him, but her gut feeling told her something was off. Drake could not take his eyes off Mallory, but he reminded himself that he was taken. And there's like a snake, and then kind of this like imagery of like putting that cat out, like, I don't know, putting that cat out. That's quite interesting to come up with this very light language. I don't know. Let's get an angel number. I might pull a clarifying card. Let's get an angel number. 173. 173. I'm going to just see what's on the bottom of the deck to go along with this Tempted card. The bottom of the deck is magic is all around you if you just look. Sometimes when these story cards come out, it's not so much, there could be messages for somebody here about this particular situation going on, but a lot of times too, when I get like a story card from this deck along with this type of a card, it's kind of like, you know, not dream big, but like what are your not wildest dreams, but what's something you've always liked to do? So as a kid, I loved working with cards, not tarot cards, but I would like play with like playing cards like they were divination, but I didn't realize what I was doing at the time. I just loved having like playing cards, and I would do different like configurations and things with them. You know, this is like second, third grade. I would have them, and I would love using playing cards. I just saw 222 on the timer. And I loved like writing little like storyboards. I would make like storyboards or comics, just hand drawn. And my sister and I would like share them back and forth, like an ongoing little story. And so I think that this is also about doing what you love, and knowing that if you're really called to do that, you will be supported by spirit to do what you need to do. To serve. Now that doesn't mean run out and, why are they giving me an itchy eye? It doesn't mean like run out and quit your job unless you're able to do so. I mean, don't take, use some discernment, which I think discernment has a lot to do with this Tempted card too. It's like, are you being discerning about the people in your life? So there's a lot of messages going on here. But if all is right in your solar plexus world, if you are in your power, if you know what you want and you're going to get it. Isn't there a song? I know what I want and I'm going to get it. Oh, it's this 80s song. If you know what you want and you're going to get it, if you're in a powerful place of inner strength, and you have discernment along with that, because we've been working with all the chakras, the upper chakras so far, and we're down to the solar plexus. So if you have, opened up your crown like we did, and if you haven't, this is a whole series, so you can go back to the beginning to day 1, which was angel light language for your crown chakra, for summoning in trust in the divine and divine wisdom. But if your crown's open, you're getting divine wisdom. You're visioning things with your third eye that you want to manifest. You're open up in your throat, which is a center of creation. You're in your heart space, and now you're connecting all that with your solar plexus and your inner strength and power. Then you know what's right for you. You know what you deserve. And maybe for some of you, you deserve better than this type of situation. This sounds like some sort of weird third party thing. And then for others of you, it sounds like following your passion and your purpose, but doing so with discernment. So maybe if you want a spiritually based business of some sort, you want to have a YouTube channel and be a card reader, tarot reader, Reiki master, whatever it is you want to be, you know, set the intentions to do that. Listen to the guidance that you're given, but also use discernment. So like if you're not prepared to live in the world by, you know, you're starting a spiritually based business from scratch, you have no savings, and you you just think that you're going to get out there and like suddenly have enough followers to have a full-time business, you need to think again and do some planning around that. Just because you're being called to do something on your soul path, it doesn't mean you just throw all your discernment out the window. You might have to put a plan in place, like, and maybe, you know, work up to like, okay, once I get, there's, you know, so many followers and that gives me this much income, then I could quit my job. You know, you have to like pay attention to what's going on there. And don't fall into the trap of thinking that just because you're getting divine guidance that you're supposed to run out all willy-nilly and not use good common sense in addition to the guidance that you're getting, because you're going to get yourself into a whole lot of trouble doing that. All right, so that falls into many different situations. We have our angel number. This is very light language for summoning your inner strength, your courage, your power. And it's not so much coming from like there's different fairy races of fairies, just like there's different races of like different, you know, levels of angels and so forth. So this light language is not coming from like the flower fairies and somewhat. This light language is coming from the warrior fairy realm, warrior fairy realm, like the Tuatha De Danann, those fairy, oh yeah, this is going to be Tuatha De Danann light language. I'm getting so many chills around that. So spirit gives me chills when I'm on, you know, when I'm on the right path. So this is some, because the Danans were warrior spirits. They kind of felt like they were fighting a losing battle, maybe around something like this situation. They thought that they were fighting the losing battle against forces that were coming up against them, and they retreated underground and are now living kind of subterranean, so to speak, in a more etheric form rather than a more physical, less like physical dense form. All right, enough of all that. Let's do something with the solar plexus chakra and this warrior fairy light language. Let's just take a deep breath. I don't know if I've ever done this light language before from them, so let me see what comes through here. Let's just be open to receive.
Ni nonya ikiera hai tu ni ai te jo. Ia hai nera kore tini I a hai e. Mea a hai ni hoi oro o ken e hai ha 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 ha. Si ku ni ha ni hai he ya ya ha. Hu yin hera he kaha jenya a he ratana kere undia a lalandiara chin shahania hakuru he shani.
Let's clear the throat too. We're clearing the throat. Excuse me.
Hinya hai ea uru. Shunye.
Okay. Take a deep breath. Wow. Oh, really went down deep. Okay. So I'm interested to see what comes of that today. And as you go about your business, see what your guidance is that you're getting and see how it feels like in your gut, like gut instincts. I have a feeling this light language is going to make your gut instincts really strong and maybe kind of allow you to see things for what they really are around some of the things that have come out in today's session. So I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We will be back in tomorrow with the sacral chakra and see who's coming out. I think we've got dragons coming out for the sacral chakra, so we will see. So we'll chat with y'all later. Take care.